Let's go, Barber. Let's go. Yankee fans, stand up. Jet fans, keep standing. Giant fans, let's go.
This is why.
This is euphoric,
This is
buddy.
why, as we talked about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, when I was playing, I hated the Yankees. I hated them. The Giants are 5-1. The Jets are 4-2. And we're talking baseball. But we got to talk baseball because Garrett Cole, this is what you pay Garrett Cole to do. To be out there at 110 pitches, calm. I think he was so calm. There was none of that emotion, none of that I'm distracted by whatever. Naylor running around the bases acting like he's got a huge sack. He's actually talking about he's my baby, you're my baby, I own you type of thing. Even his own teammates in the Cleveland dugout were like, dude, tone it down. Like they weren't co-signing that. But it didn't fluster Garrett Cole at all. At all. He still stayed dialed in, got to 7 strong innings, throwing almost 100 miles an hour at 109 or 8 pitches. It was unbelievable to watch Garrett Cole do that because that's what Garrett Cole is supposed to do in those moments, and we haven't seen it enough.
Well, yes, but we've seen it more than people want to give him credit for. You know, he was a bulldog out there. He was a guy that looked as if he's built for this stage. I know some Yankee fans have wavered on that. He wasn't unhittable last night. He was just without relent. I mean, he was fighting, and he left his soul on the field. Huge win for the Yankees. Listen, I mean, we'll do the juggle today. We're getting to the Jets and the Giants very early this hour, but obviously starting with the Yankees. And here's yes.
How's your voice,
Oh,
dude?
God, my voice is killing me. What a week out. We'll tell you stuff about Lambeau later. It was phenomenal. I mean, there had to be 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 Jet fans out there. Lambeau was rocking, at least for those of us who were wearing Jets green. Tiki was at the Giants game. We'll obviously get into that. Giants, this is insane. I walked in to Hoff before the start of the show. I said, Hoff, I can't prove this, but I would have to think that of all the Mondays in the last 10-ish years, maybe a little more outside of the 2009 World Series and obviously, the Mets back in 2015, find me a Monday where almost everybody's got something on the table today. You're pumped up. You're encouraged. You're worried from a Yankees point of view. Now let me make my point on the Yankees. It's obviously a must-win game. We know that. You lose, season's over. Tiki? This is a must-win for Aaron Boone. I mean, I don't know how you justify. If the Yankees don't play well tonight, and this is going to be a bullpen game, Taillon's getting the ball to start. Herman, who's yet to pitch this series, he's going to get in there. You might see a little bit from Cortez on 2 days rest. And everybody else, all hands on deck, which means it's going to be a bullpen game. And we have seen, aside from, IKF with the boots and some other sloppy play by the Yankees, we have seen myriad mistakes from Boone running this bullpen and working the game. And I listen, this is nothing other than just evaluating somebody at the most high-profile job in the city, if you really think about it. If the Yankees don't win this game tonight, I don't know how you justify bringing him back.
Wow. I mean, that's saying a lot. Now, they've gotten a long way. This season has gone a long way. We've seen a ton of injuries. Well, I mean, we can't even get into the Cashman stuff because of what he supplied Aaron Boone with. I mean, for how much of this season were we talking about this black hole at 7, 8, 9 in this lineup when it was Hicks and Gallo and then Higashioka? It was bad. And Aaron Boone did a hell of a job winning almost 100 games. And so I hear you, but I also can't ignore the regular season juggle that he had to go through. Now, we all know this for the Yankees, it's about the postseason.
Yep.
They're good enough almost every year. I mean, they got to be horrendously bad not to make the postseason, but they're good enough every year to make the second season. This is the postseason, and he gets judged ultimately by that. But, man, I guess the mistakes they highlight when it's a Guardians team that at times has struggled to score runs, and yet they come back on you in the ninth inning and ultimately walk off
with your best pitcher theoretically not even on the mound.
That's right.
Who, by the way, says I was ready to go.
And so the decisions are questionable.
Yes,
and when they result in losses, it gets difficult to justify Aaron Boone in a postseason failure. If they should lose this series, it's going to be a heavy debate about whether or not Aaron Boone should go.
I've defended him. I really have. And by the way, what I'm saying doesn't necessarily mean that I think that the Yankees would be inclined to do that. You know, they just gave him the extension. We know it's a collaborative effort, so this isn't all on Boone. But, man, you know, you watch. And listen, they might come out and win 7-2 tonight. Nobody's chirping. But going into this game and, you know, watching – again, a litany of missteps that are, God, I hate to make it seem so easy from this chair because I know it's not, but there's a lot of first guessing going on. I mean, it's not like we're watching some of these moves like, oh, I get it. No. I mean, we were in the bar in Green Bay, and there's 50 of us saying, why are you doing this before anything bad happens? Why are we doing that? No, what? So it's unfortunate, but it's not about the regular season juggle. It's not about the regular season flex. It's about, is Aaron Boone the guy to navigate a month-long chase for a championship? Not personal. I think he's a really good baseball man. But if they come up short tonight, you heard what I said. That's what I believe.
Let me ask you.
And I don't think I'm alone.
Let me ask you about this belief or this talking point that is persistent, that Aaron Boone is getting direction from somewhere else.
You mean up top?
Up top.
Okay.
So, and there probably is some truth to this. But in that moment, talking about Saturday, not yesterday, because yesterday worked out the way that it should have, right? Bader was just a monster again. Just fantastic. On clutch.
Yep.
A hitter. And just an energy that's just, you love it. But forget yesterday for a second. On Saturday, the decision to sit Clay Holmes, to have Peralta go not only, 3, but try to go get 7 outs.
7 outs.
So who's making that?
It's not just him.
But
it can't be just him.
Aaron Boone played this game, and I would think that he knows his guys.
Yeah, no question.
And if you're saying analytics says, yeah, Wandy Peralta, he leave him out there for 7 outs or 7 batters, doesn't that in your mind just start to calculate incorrectly if you're Aaron Boone?
Yes.
So even if someone's telling you to do it, doesn't it make sense to, I don't know, use common sense?
What, to deviate from the plan that may have been set up before the game? Yes, but I don't think that he's got the latitude to do that. I don't.
So then if that's the case.
Yes, I know where you're going. If that's the case, how can you blame Boone? Well, because everybody up top will absolve themselves of the blame by maybe making him the fall guy.
And eventually it'll fall back to him regardless.
Yeah, you're not going to fire some you might fire some analytics guy, but listen, and I don't even want to project this into the ether right now, but it needed to be said today. Now we could turn the page and say, let's go. Let's see what we get tonight. Let's see who steps up. Judge, it's been brutal. I finally, you bench IKF, who's been horrific at shortstop. Multiple games going back to game 1 when he really probably added 15 or 18 extra pitches to Garrett Cole's pitch count. The Yankees need a crisp, winning effort tonight. This is not about being arrogant. This is not about, it's the Yankee aura. You show up and you win. This is nothing to do with that. You are supposed to be better than a young, ascending team. You are home. That place needs to rock. That place needs to be, eerily similar to that old school vibe. You need to have that tonight. And if the Yankees walk off the field the loser tonight, which I don't think they will, by the way, but if they do, I don't know how you justify running it back. 877 without change. 877-337-6666. I mean, what a weekend. My goodness gracious, this is phenomenal. Tiki, Jets going to the Super Bowl. We're inside of our Town Fair Tire studio, and we might be playing you guys.
I know.
Wow, we'll get to that obviously very soon. At Town Fair, you always get the guarantee lowest price on name brand tires from Connecticut to Maine. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. All right, here's the deal. We've got Yankee tickets for tonight at 11:25. We're going to hook you up with that. Joe B, he is going to be out of his mind happy today. We got Joe B at 11:40, and I think Craig and Evan are at the stadium, right? So we've got you till 2, and Carton and Roberts are, I believe, they're in the Bronx today.
I don't think
nice.
I don't think we've had a fully happy Joe Beningo yet.
That's true, because the Met residue
That's right.
crept into his. Yeah, understandably so.
I like it.
Oh my God! And by the way, I am convinced that there are no more nicer people than the people of Green Bay.
I told you this.
It's absolutely stunning.
They're appreciative fans.
Oh my God!
Even if their team loses.
Yes,
it's unbelievable how good they are to you. The game I talked to you about, where I had 180 yards in that game. They're like,
yep.
I'm walking off the field. They're like, "Good job, Teak. Good game." Man. I'm like, dude, what the heck is going on here?
They are amazing.
Yeah, they
and
are.
the
It's a fun
experience
place.
was phenomenal.
Great place.
By the way, Jets and the Giants are both 3-point dogs on the road coming up. I think Giants actually may have fluctuated, may have gone down to 2.5, but the Giants are +3 last I checked in Jacksonville, and they're kind of a hit-or-miss team. The Jets obviously +3 with that sick defense. Jets defense is phenomenal. I mean, we're gonna get to all this stuff, I promise. 877-337-6666. This is a day that you get maybe every 10 years. Honestly, and not a knock, where outside of the Met fan, everybody in this city is positively engaged. What else do you want?